The story of Susan and Gregory, a case that began as a mysterious death and ended with a shocking confession that revealed the whole truth. She herself. In addition, investigators discovered that besides the huge sum Gregory received from the insurance company, the doctor and psychologist had withdrawn approximately $180,000 from his wife's personal bank account. This became clear to the investigators hired by Susan's family, especially after they were able to record several instances of Gregory using drugs in his car after leaving his usual Las Vegas hotel. Furthermore, investigators were also able to identify the person Gregory was seeing at that hotel, Jeffrey Grosby, who had a prior conviction for drug trafficking. Therefore, Susan's family gathered all this evidence and decided to file a civil lawsuit against Gregory, accusing him of ending his wife's life. It appeared as though she had taken her own life. Susan's family lawyer submitted a formal request to search Gregory's computer. The device he claimed, Gregory claimed that his wife was searching for the poison she used to end her life. Comparing this search with the timeline of events, the lawyer determined that Gregory was the one using the device to search for the poison, not his wife as he claimed. Nearly a year after her mysterious death, the civil trial initiated by Susan's family against her husband began. The police investigator quickly realized they had rushed the case and began using the civil case and the evidence gathered by private investigators as a pretext to reopen it. The police successfully persuaded the prosecution to reopen the investigation on June 14, 2016. This time, the police investigator focused entirely on Gregory. They soon discovered that Gregory was indeed addicted to drugs, to the point of buying narcotics from his patients. The police also discovered that Susan was aware of her husband's addiction, and that this addiction had created a barrier between the couple in their supposedly amicable relationship. Therefore, the investigators theorized that the reason Gregory remained, he had been with his wife for all those years, despite her poor mental state. His real fear was that Susan would report him, something that could easily cost him his job. Based on this information, investigators obtained a warrant to search Gregory's cell phone. The search revealed that Gregory had contacted his drug dealers several times on the night Susan died. This led investigators to suspect that Gregory had obtained the drug oxycodone from his dealer before slipping it into his wife's food and watching her slowly die. He then called for help at the last minute, after it became clear that emergency services couldn't save Susan's life. Based on all these developments, police arrested Gregory on February 2, 2017, and charged him with first-degree murder. His trial lasted 8 months before the jury finally found him guilty. The trial was also delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. 10 new cases. But on April 29, 2022, Gregory, then 59 years old, finally pleaded guilty. He explained that he had obtained a mixture of painkillers and various narcotic drugs to poison his wife, making it appear as an accident. It seems that Gregory's guilty plea led the court to show him mercy and reduce his sentence. He received a prison term of between 36 and 120 months and will be eligible for parole. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this true story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more mystery stories and true crimes.